Welcome back, fighters. It's Fighter Miles. Please subscribe to the channel if you like the channel so that you can be alerted every time we post a video.
Yes. House Chairperson, we are meeting here today when the GBV is rife. As the EFF, we therefore take this platform to salute the women that have fallen, to also say to their families, akuhlanga lungehlanga. Tunaledi Pangindawo wase Mossel Bay, oxatyelwe ngezembe i-boyfriend yakhe wabhubha. To Chair Khopule wase Moodlands, ohlatywe waxhonywa emthini.
Was stabbed and hanged in the tree.
Ububi obukhoyo emhlabeni abunawulinganiswa nendlela urhulumente wase South Africa osiphethe nongasikhuseli ngayo. House Chair, the appropriation bill tabled by the Minister of Finance in February during this budget speech is a bill that is passed by Parliament to give departments and state-owned entities at national level government to spend money for a financial year. But we have to take note that out of all that budget, where the actual service delivery is taking place, where the face of service delivery is at local government. However, that local government is only allocated 10% of the budget. It's still an irony that I do not know how South Africa, I have not seen it to date. When the minister tabled the bill in February, the coronavirus pandemic had not arrived in the shores of South Africa, and the world was very different to what it is today. The bill makes allocation to many activities that as a result of COVID-19, these activities will not happen and they will not take place. The money will be spent somewhere. The appropriation bill in its current form had allocated money for the tourism activities, arts and culture activities, sports activities, including many trainings and programs that involve gatherings which under the COVID-19 are prohibited. When the Minister of Finance announced the COVID-19 economic stimulus, it was presented as a new money. But the reality is that there is no new money that was announced. Instead, the Minister of Finance is going to reprioritize within the current budget more than 130 billion, and we have been waiting for the new budget. Meetings have been scheduled without explanations, and we still have not seen an adjusted budget. The Minister of Finance is not taking the work of Parliament serious at all because there is no indication that this matter is taken serious by the Minister. So the request made by the Minister to us that we need to speed up the adoption of the budget he tabled in February has no indications that his amendments are coming anytime soon. It is never tabled to the Finance Standing Committee. The announcement was rushed as it was made to appear that there is a plan when in reality there was no plan. The departments are spending money responding to COVID-19 already, and what we are doing here has no material substance and is not linked to the reality. Can the minister table an adjusted budget to the committee at least and that makes a meaningful contribution to the lives of the people, and especially to save our people from the COVID-19 pandemic? What the COVID-19 has done, however, is not exposed to the neoliberal reactionary austerity budget as misguided and not suitable for our economy without dealing with COVID-19. It is about time that after COVID-19, we must never go back to the days of austerity, days of cutting government expenditure for misguided fiscal discipline, double standards, when in any case, the debt continued to grow out of hand without any plan in sight to contain it. On state-owned companies, the effort by Minister of Public Enterprises to refuse to give proper support for state-owned entities that were misused and rendered dysfunctional by mismanagement of the ruling party. Any attempt to privatize SOEs will be met with appropriate response, and we will defend our SOEs with everything we have. Our SOEs must be at the center of industrial policy and job creation in South Africa. But the ruling party has no capacity and no political will to put the SOEs at the center of our economy future. This is an opportunity to build state capacity to procure our PPEs, our own electronics, our own cars, and our own VAS labs and VASCOMs and other essential products necessary with the capacity to export the surplus. Lastly, the COVID-19 has exposed how outdated the money bill procedure and expenditure is. We always pass bills of money that is always being spent, and at the end of the day, we are parliament of rubber stamping the executive and the budget that they pass without any valuable input. House Chair, today, you must take note that the beds in all hospitals, especially those that are identified as wards to accommodate the COVID-19, there is no plan in place to ensure that once the pandemic reaches its peak, it can accommodate the South Africans, all of them, as they come.
Thank you very much,
Department of
ma'am.
Health in East
Your time has now
is not
expired.
helping South Africa. People are still laying on the floors. This must be corrected. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, fighters, for watching. Please subscribe to the channel for the support.